Let's just start with the family's reaction. They're very upset. They say that they were not given any kind of a heads up. To that, you say what?
So I can just tell you that, I truly empathize with this family first and foremost. I mean, they've gone through a whole heck of a lot in 2 decades. And this unfortunate sort of discovery with these alternative suspects that had nothing to do with my office is something that just rips the scar off an old wound. But my job as the prosecutor in the city is to ensure justice and equality for everyone, including the accused. And with this type of evidence that calls into question the integrity of the conviction, as the administrator of the criminal justice system, I have to do what's right, even when that decision is unpopular. We would never just go in and not have any sort of conversation with the family. We actually was engaged with the family prior to even filing the motion. That was last week. All of this has happened really incredibly quickly. But we reached out to the family last week. We spoke with the brother of Hae Min Lee. We provided a copy of the motion. My attorney gave her cell phone number. We offered counseling services. And then he said, please keep us posted about they weren't happy about the hearing. Please keep us posted about the hearing date. We then followed through and gave them, once we found out on Friday when the hearing was set, which was on Monday, the court set it in for Monday, we alerted them. And not only did we go as far as to alert them so that they could appear, but we went and we asked the judge for a Zoom link so that they could be a part of the process.
Where are you on this in terms of evaluating these two suspects? Where are you in terms of making a decision? And can you make it within 30 days?
What happened yesterday is that the conviction was merely vacated. And what that allows us to do at this stage is to have, within the 30 days, we have to either set it in for a trial date or we have to no pros the case, which means dismiss the case. However, there is still pending DNA that we are waiting for in return. And so in those 30 days, we don't anticipate that the DNA will be back, but we are hopeful that it will be back within the next couple of months. So in all likelihood, what's going to happen next is within those 30 days, we will probably set this case out for trial. There are a number of other issues besides the fact that we had 2 alternative suspects. We also, through our investigation, learned that one of the alternative suspects were improperly cleared by investigators based on faulty polygraph tests. There was a faulty cell site evidence that was used against Syed that simply wouldn't stand up in court today. And then there was previous misconduct of one of the police detectives, a detective that was negatively implicated in one of our first wrongful conviction cases. And so when you take all of these under consideration, that's the reason why we filed to vacate the conviction, but we are still pending that DNA. And so what will happen in the next couple of months, if that DNA comes back and it's inconclusive, we have enough evidence to say, I certify that he's innocent. If it comes back to 2 alternative suspects, we have enough evidence to certify that he's innocent. If it comes back to Adnan Syed, we still are in a position to proceed against him.